Hey guys, APAP here, and I am very excited because I just got this new awesome phone, a LG G8X ThinQ. As you can see, it is a dual screen apparatus, and I will be unboxing this in a moment. For the past 3 years now, or about 3 years, I've had this LG G6. Yes, I've had many ups and downs with this phone. When I first got it, pretty cool. The screen's really nice, full sort of screen. They were really bragging about the size of it, which I thought was cool until you realize that when you're watching a video like on YouTube, just got a call from my mom. Having some trouble with Verizon, but we'll get onto that later. This is Cutlery Lover. Anyways, here's an artificial intelligence for, I think, depression, but if you see here, it cuts off the sides of the screen anyways because the aspect ratio is it 8 by 16? Oh crap, I forgot what typical aspect ratio is. 9 by 16? Whatever, it's not, you know, the screen size, so I don't understand these new phones with the super long screens when you're playing something, it's going to be in the same aspect and you're just going to have black bars on the side. What I do like with the LG G models is that they keep this layout very visible. No matter what you really do, you always have your backspace, your home, and then your bringing up all apps button. This one has the fingerprint sensor and lock on the back, and it was the first phone that I knew of that had the wide angle lens for the camera, which seemed cool, and the camera seemed pretty good. The only problem is, you can see Scoosh off to the side over here. The only problem is the camera quality doesn't seem on par with other cameras. It's cool and it takes really cool like shots, but just the image quality doesn't seem that good. So I went to Verizon to get a new phone. This is the LG G8. You might be like, or the LG G8 ThinQ. You might be wondering why I have this G8X, and it's because when I walked into Verizon, they had this dual screen LG phone, which was gigantic. It was like this much bigger. Like, it was so big you would not be able to carry that around. It was essentially the size of this box, maybe even more. But it had this cool like 3DS XL type of case where you had two screens, and I really wanted that, but I was like, do you have something in this size with that attachment? The dude said that doesn't exist and we don't have that. Obviously, when I was looking for the manual for this phone, this dual screen model came up. I'm like, wait a second. So that's how we got onto this. People at Verizon, for some reason, really wanted me to put on the screen protector, and these screen protectors drive me insane. And also, he opened up the phone in front of me, so I didn't even get to unbox it, which to me, getting a new phone, that's part of the experience. I really appreciate all the effort he went into helping me get my phone, but it just seems like Verizon, when you go to phone companies, they're trying to sell you their stuff and not exactly the experience you want. It's just really frustrating when you're like, I want this, and they're like, almost make you feel bad for wanting the phone to be the way you've always bought in phones. Just to prove that why I feel like I don't need a screen protector is I've had this since I was 12, and it's still pretty shiny, still pretty good. I mean, it's got like, you know, some surface scratches, but like pretty dang good, I think. I don't understand why new phones, they act as if they're going to shatter into a billion pieces if you don't get a glass screen protector on it. That will inevitably shatter into a billion pieces, and then I don't understand. Anyways, I really like this phone. I really like its design. It has these really nice, hang on. It has a really nice design. because unlike the other phone, it has these really shiny, clean edges. See, G8 ThinQ. It has the fingerprint scanner, the dual cameras, the lock is on the side, which I find pretty handy, and the screen is just so much better. I don't know what was going on with this screen, but just look at the color variation in this, and then just how blah that is. I really love how this looks. As you can tell, I pretty much always have the same menu layout in my phones, just so I know where everything is. Wireless charging, he also got us to buy this really expensive wireless charger, which seems like it's going to last me forever and is very nice because it keeps the battery from killing over. This thing will die by like 5 o'clock almost every day, whereas this I can run almost all day and it's still at 77%. Very nice. So when I saw this online, it was actually cheaper than this for some reason, and I have 14 days to return this to Verizon and get my money back. So I decided I'm going to return this to Verizon and just swap over this, because this is an unlocked phone that will work with any carrier, and for some reason they weren't able to order it for me, which I think is where LG dropped the mark on this, and that's why it's cheaper than this, because no carriers except for Sprint and maybe AT&T have this, where you can directly order it from them. Just a simple sleeve here. It's a G8X, which is why I can't just pop this into the dual screen. But sorry for 8 minutes of talking. Whoa. Let's get into the unboxing. So we have two different things. I'm gonna guess this bottom thing, we'll figure it out. There's a sticker on the bottom. Here's some tape. Since it was listed by LG and it said it would work with Verizon, if this doesn't work with Verizon, I can just return it. It came in 2 days because it was Amazon Prime. You can also buy it directly from LG and I think Best Buy even. Alright. And we have a cleany cloth and the phone. This is one cleany cloth. I wonder how different this phone is going to be to the other. Whoa, okay. Has the same shiny edges. Has our promise. Yes, I really wanted a black back. So black, kind of a very shiny silvery edges. Very rounded. Front camera. In-display fingerprint. It can read your fingerprint from the display. It has a detachable dual screen. We'll get to that. And yeah, so we'll unwrap that in a minute. They have our promise, which is like a 90-day guarantee and some other things. I think this is just manual stuff. How do I open this? Whoa, there's a lot of... Oh, the thing to get the SIM card and other things, other type of cards out of it if you choose to expand the storage. Yeah, warranty and a quick start guide. It comes with a charger. It's the standard new, like, what is it, Type S, Type C, I forget what it's called, but Type whatever cable. Pretty much the same box as the G8. However, we have this, the dual screen. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so they're pretty much the same size. It's slightly bigger. Also, the camera's in the middle of the screen, and the screen actually just goes slightly around it, where on this model, the screen has a big chunk taken out of it. We have more lovely tape getting in our way. This is an Opinel, old French knife. I have to say that because someone who likes knives might be like, what is that? Instead of commenting it, I can say it. This is apparently made in Vietnam. Ooh, Okay, so this is almost like a phone in itself. Dual screen. Comes in this perfectly cut out thing. Ooh. It's also a case, so got some good protection around it. Alright, so which thing do we unwrap first? Let's see here. Let's unwrap this first, since this is like how to install the dual screen. Also, I don't want to get any couch fluff on the phone, so I'll rest it in there. Here's the fun part. Whoa. This is very smooth. Get that nice, fresh phone. Got that weird thing on the bottom. So shiny. I love the shininess. Corners are rounded. That was the thing about the G6 over here. I'll take off this $5 case I have on here. It has more flat anodized aluminum. Shiny black side, which I like, but yeah. And then the screen is like more flat on each side. It's not rounded, which is good because no matter how many times you drop this, it almost never cracks, the screen. This also has a screen protector on it because the people there convinced me that I needed it. After a couple months, it immediately got a crack in it, which I've never cracked a phone, but I have cracked these screen protectors several times, and I feel like they're made to break. But that I've said enough about that. So do I turn this on? What should I decide to do? And you can take it in and out of the dual screen. Let's read the instructions real quick. Slide it down, press right corner, left corner, top left corner again, right left corner again, slide up. Oh, that's how you take it in and out of the case. Oh, that's kind of how I take it in and out of normal cases. So, the front side is very shiny. That is because it actually has a display up here. And then, slide open. And there's your second screen. It is a full touch screen. You can control, basically, you can be watching YouTube down here, up here, and editing videos down here. You can be running Skype, say on your phone, and then playing Call of Duty on this. It's pretty dang cool. More instructions on how to take it in and out. What is this? Oh, this is teaching you about the little dongle if you want to charge it from inside the dual screen. Wonder if the wireless charger works through this case, or if you need to take it out of the case to charge the phone. So here's the little adapter to extend it outside of the case. See there? Magnetic. I really wanted this because phones have been very, you know, they haven't been changing the designs of phones very much lately, and I wanted something unique because I started off with a PlayStation phone, and then I got a iPhone, and then I got this new phone, and now I wanted something different. And this seems like something different. Alright, so here we go. It's in its case. There it is. It's got some heft, can't deny that, but it's pretty much the same size as a 3DS. Hang on. So let's see. Here's the small 3DS, the smallest 3DS model. This is longer than that. It's not thicker really, and it's definitely skinnier. Doesn't seem that bad, especially compared to that giant thing at Verizon. Oh my gosh. Just maybe they're not too much different. The one at Verizon I think is a V60, which has a display that is, what's it, 1/4 of an inch bigger. I could be off on those measurements, but anyways, let's turn this on. The screen is just as nice as the other one. I'm pretty sure they're very similar phones. And again, you can disable the dual screen. And it's the same dang price if you order it direct. So to me, it's totally worth it. So I'm skipping the SIM card. I'm gonna have the dude at Verizon do that. and let me set up my internet. Another thing I love about the LG series of phones is that they have continued, well, this is the G6 so it's on the top, but they continue to keep the headset jack on their phones, and they're water resistant, so very nice. I love that I don't have to get a Bluetooth headset and then deal with charging that on top of charging the phone all the time. This is going to take forever because it needs to update. I just wanted to show off the double screen. Maybe I'll come back and... oh, no, that's a reflection, sorry. There's the front of the dual screen. You can see there's no SIM card in it, the battery life and the time and whatnot. Very cool. I'll get back to you on this when I have the whole thing working. Okay, so I've just done an Android file transfer. We double tap, and what do you know, we have a lot of news popping up on this phone. But this is the original wallpaper that used to display on my phone, and I have about 8 million emails coming in. And did the order of the apps not change? The order of the apps did not change, but all the apps are now on my phone. Cool. So over here we have the normal Android system, and over here we have sort of a mimicked Apple version. So over here, in order to pull up all the apps, we actually can pull open a menu. So let's say, is there a camera on this side of the phone? Or is it on this side? It's using this camera, I think. Yeah, it's using these cameras, but you can have the camera active on this side. So if you wanted to, say you had, here's my face, I'm so sorry about this. Say you had Skype open here, and then on the bottom side you could have, well, you could have anything. Let's open up something that I don't have to go through too many settings to open. So you could just be Skyping while reading the Bible. Well, actually your finger does get in front of the camera, so maybe Skype is going to be a bit difficult that way, but let's see. Is there an option where I could quickly... I'm not sure how to quickly swap between screens, but let's see. We can have the Bible on this side, and then the camera on this side. Does that work? That works. Yeah. So, and then I saw in the manual 360-degree pivot. You can completely wrap the screen around your phone to take phone calls or to text. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is in order to protect your rear screen, but it is possible. The action is smooth, and yeah, so the reason I wanted to do this, let's see though, I wanted to see if I could transfer over my saved files so I could continue playing The World Ends With You. Continue! Did it copy over? It copied over my save file, yes! So, can I flip the screen? There's a little button on the side over here where you can choose, like, to swap the screens, which is useful. You can also drag and throw this little button away, hide, and then it shows up here if you want to show it again. This is also how you turn off the secondary screen. And there you go. Cool. Oh man, this is such a cool feature for multitasking, and for, like, you could be watching YouTube on one screen and then editing. I use this software called CuteCut to edit videos on phone. So I could do that on here while watching YouTube up here. Very cool multitasking phone, and not gigantic. I mean, it's pretty dang big, but it's not, you know, ridiculously big. Here is my old phone, just a little bit bigger. So I like it. It's got some weight to it, obviously. How much heavier is that? Since I have to return this phone, I have to be very careful not to scratch it at all. This still feels... Why is that so heavy? I don't know. How come holding two Samsung phones feels lighter than holding... or two LG phones is lighter than holding one LG phone? Odd. I've also seen people use this where one screen will be playing Call of Duty and the other screen they'll be using it as a controller. Again, there's no feedback to it. I would love to see someone create a flippable phone or something, kind of like the Xperia Play, where you actually have a controller. It's basically a DS phone. I would love to see that. And now with the mobile gaming becoming a thing with smartphones, more of a predominant thing, a Sony Xperia Play 2 I feel like would blow away the market. But that is my new dual screen phone. I feel like it's definitely unique in a year of when everyone's just holding black rectangles. My black rectangle has a secondary black rectangle. Amazing. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll also write in the description how easy it was to swap over my SIM card for Verizon, but shouldn't have a problem. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. While I'm not an official representative for LG, it does seem to work in the Samsung wireless charger that I have, so with the case on, so I guess that'll be my way of charging it in order to keep the battery safe. This is the little magnetic adapter. I would definitely keep these in a safe place if you choose to charge it with a cable. Anyways, thanks for watching.